Bienvenidos a Esperanza, donde la Esperanza vence. Welcome to Esperanza, where hope wins. Where hope wins, and we're pretty much having a family reunion here a little bit. People are in, people are out, people are all around, and there's painters outside. So I'm really sorry if the sound quality is not... I'm sorry if the sound quality isn't as bad as it usually is. I'm sorry if it's worse. I'm sorry if it's even worse. Have mercy. But no, usually, honestly, usually this computer is smart enough to know what it needs to do to make me sound like I know singularly what I'm talking about. Let's play today with the Splendor Solis, shall we? Love this deck. A beautiful gift from our very own Janice Phillips from Chataria. She's a legend. She's a homesteader. She's an Okie. Heading west on that highway to go see Janice one day. But actually I did that one day, and while I was there she gave me this awesome deck, and we ate a beautiful pizza made with sausage from her own rabbits. So there you go. And it just sort of vibes with the whole sun vibes, especially since the sun enters Leo. So we got to max out that sun energy, right? We got to max out our solar plexus, right? We got to max out the X out is what I was going to say, action, you know? Maybe it would be good to get the X out. It would be good to get the X out and cut cords of, you know, Mars is... in a square with Venus, and we'll talk about the astrology. Actually, after we pull these cards, we will talk about the astrology for today, so stay tuned. And since we haven't had a jumper yet, let's pray and play. Let's get our quick hits tarot for today. July 22nd, 2026, near past, present tense. These cards are so thick, I can't tell if I have one or two. Near future. Thank you for fine-tuning your free will and intuition with me. If you'd like to get a personalized session, if the quick hits hit and you would like to know even like more personally, because a lot of you give great feedback. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving feedback on these videos. Thank you for letting me know in the comments how you're doing and how it is by you. Yeah, it's good to know if the cards make sense to us, but if we want to know, like, especially when it comes to astrology, what our personal weather might be indicating, hit me up. And you can stay tuned till the end of the video to learn more about that. Near past, present tense, near future. Near past, priestess, queen of living fire, alchemy of the Queen of Wands. I've been thinking about Queen of Wands energy, and that's obviously in the Leo vibes, right? Wands, fire energy. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries person, Queen of Wands. Present tense, we have the alchemy of the Queen of Swords, priestess, queen of sparkling air reversed, Queen of Swords reversed. Present tense. I just want you to get a good feel for the visuals, and then I'll come back and talk about the cards. And in the near future, we have Son of Golden Earth, Six of Pentacles, alchemy of the Six of Pentacles. And it's interesting that it's called Son of Golden Earth in this deck. So it looks like our reading is, once again, very symbolically aligned with what we were kind of talking about. That's pretty much what readings do. I think it's like a very colorful, beautiful, illustrative mirror of a conversation. I consider it to be like a conversation that life itself is having with us. And we can communicate, or at least we can listen. I don't know if we can communicate with cards as much from our end, but we can listen to what life is speaking to us, right? Six of Pentacles energy. So, with the Queen of Wands upright, we have a person who is definitely vivacious, sparkly, she's fun, she's good at doing multiple things at once, a good multitasker, a pollinator. Fire is sparked by a singular match, but then you can like keep lighting fires if you keep your candle protected. Honestly, like if you keep your flame protected, like inside like a glass jar, you know, you still have to have enough air to keep the fire going, or you have to keep the eternal flame lit, right? Too, you got to tend to the flame. Queen of Wands is somebody who's able to channel and tend to her flame and keep the flame going. However, she can suffer burnout sometimes. That is a caveat. If the flame goes too bright, she can suffer a little bit of burnout and need to recuperate and then get the sparkle back. But Priestess, Queen of Living Fire, Alchemy of the Queen of Wands. Let's see what it says in the book. Oh, I think it's going to be back here, actually. Ah, this is her. I am Priestess, Queen of Living Fire, inner alchemy of the Queen of Wands. I awaken a confident power of loving kindness into your life. Oh, and that little strawberry is so cute. I just ate strawberries actually like half an hour ago. Dear alchemist, through me you gain an awareness and honor. For I bring the indwelling images of your spirit that radiant powers invigorate your consciousness. I guide the queen's courtly role as ruler of salamanders, subtle peoples of fire. Work with us. Live vitally within the fiery worlds, confronting all tyrannies, dominance, and revenge. As temple celebrant of living fire's great praise, my throne of flame is at the heart of the south, where the lion roars the cub into life and summer festivals celebrate the harvest. I preside over all ceremonies of the tree of living fire, receiving and patterning the spiritual fires of the great composition. Practice my initiatory arts. Invoke passage to new qualities of awareness. Great rituals are made from smaller. Your daily mystic practices and self-assessments, which gradually make space for and make real the mysteries of life. When your fire burns low, turn to those liberating powers glimpsed in your finest moments. I will help you enter the temple and live well in the light and warmth of their evidence. Wow. Queen of Swords reverse. Let's see what it says about her. They don't do the reversals in here, so I guess we'll just have to determine how this is coming through. These are so beautiful. I am Priestess, Queen of Sparkling Air, inner alchemy of the Queen of Swords. I awaken keen observation and perceptions that transcend illusion. Your thoughts will sweep aside dull deceptions, revealing the fine colors within, radiant and true symbols they are clothing. Dear alchemist, through me sublime vision enters your thinking. I guide the queen's courtly role as ruler of self's subtle peoples of air. Work with us. Receive inspiring vision of bright daemons. Wow, holy, they said it. Leading thought high above the clouds. As temple celebrant of sparkling air's great praise, my throne is at the heart of the east, where the great Aquarian calls for new kinds of thought, and spring festivals celebrate the alchemical dews of May. I preside over all ceremonies of sparkling air, receiving and patterning the formative mind force of the great composition. Practice my visionary arts, awaken thoughts of the beautiful and true. Cultivate their presence, and they will be your frequent guests. Sustain your vision, and they will stay and serve you well, becoming the living beings of good habit. Each moment of time has its attendant daemon, D-A-I-M-O-N. I don't know what that is, but I don't know if I like it. I don't think I do. But that's okay. We don't have to like everything. You know, take the best, leave the rest. Beneath the drab garb of poorly crafted habits awaits the dearest freshness. I will help you restoring, awakening your peoples to their true radiant status. That is so interesting. And then Son of Golden Earth, Six of Pentacles. Didn't I just pass the Pentacles? Yeah. Oh, sorry. That was just Priestess Queen of Sparkling Air. The one with the diamonds. The one with the diamonds. Let's just call them diamonds. Sparkling Air, diamonds. I'd rather have diamonds than diamonds or whatever. Oh, heavens. But I don't know where to get diamonds. I mean, where do you even get them from? And I don't want them, like, made in a lab. I don't want my diamonds made in a lab. I don't want my food or my people, you know? It's kind of gross, right? All right, this is Six of Pentacles, Sun of Golden Earth. Oof, look at that gold. So pretty, right? Shiny. I bring golden earth of the Sun Temple and her alchemy of the Six of Pentacles. I come that radiant beauty may be welcomed to your life, enhancing it with more success and worthy confidence and material achievements. As ambassador, I bear goodwill from Earth's beautiful harmonies, the Sixth Earth. We shine soul's material expression, light of day, upon all Mithralia's lovely landscapes, displaying the radiant garment of divine presence. Rays of soul crystallize deep in Earth's subtle cosmos, becoming gold, incorruptible giver of light and life. Physically, soul, S-O-L, like sun, corresponds to your heart, and its temenos, the solar plexus. Its spark is at the center of every cell, organ, and subtle gate, for to each can come the dawn of enlightened consciousness. Dear alchemist, seek communion with material soul. Open the eye of the heart that perceives all harmonies. My alchemy of the Sixth Earth gathers into the vessel all extreme judgments of self-aggrandizement or self-belittling that diminish your well-earned truths. Our arts dissolve and transform these with the tincture of golden amber. Success in material things is enhanced, reforming into nobility of character and just, liberating attitudes. The solar plexus generates kindly warmth, and the illuminated chapel of the heart radiates philanthropic gifts to others. Well, that's wonderful. So, you know, if you're feeling Six of Pentacles, Z's, there's a donation link. I wish I had, like, a book to offer you, but maybe someday, God willing. I hope to see you in just a moment for the astrology. I hope to see you in the comment section and let me know how you do. And I hope to see you in a one-on-one session where we can fine-tune our free will and intuition together. Okie dokie. The computer's probably smart enough to catch my voice, but Casa de Esperanza is rocking right now. And I'm getting ready to go play some music bingo. So yeah, party vibes all the way over here. Sun ingressing into Leo today, so it's time to party, it's time to have fun in the sun, it's time to celebrate who you are, it's time to sing, it's time to bask in the sunlight, it's time to enjoy, right? With Regulus in the South Node conjunct at those little itty-bitty degrees of Virgo, we've been talking about just, you know, making sure that all the pipes are clear in all the ways. And if you are at a family party or whatever, just watch your digestion. You know, don't veer too far from your norm. You know, enjoy, indulge, but maybe try not to overindulge too much, because that can be highly affected at this time. That South Node in Virgo is more of a detoxification energy. So as quickly as you toxify, you'll probably detoxify. Just word to the wise. Jupiter opposite Pluto, further bringing that empowerment internal, making the necessary changes to structure so that the individual can express, you know, Jupiter and Leo, an individual expressing or shouting or having a big mouth about what they need the power to be out there in humanity for themselves, and maybe speaking up in a very optimistic way towards powerful entities, or, you know, power being just on the forefront, like movement, power, air, and fire. Obviously, the Saturn in Aries squaring off with Mercury is retrograding back to some of those conversations that we had about patria, homeland, and with that aggravation with Saturn in Aries, ninth house broadcasting a war on the news, right? Neptune in Aries, things of a religious nature, fighting for what you believe in, right? Fighting for your spiritual sovereignty, or fighting to make everybody do spirituality your way. Neptune retrograde. How am I gonna bring this back internal, right? And what am I fighting for on the inside that's coming through in my outer experience? Mars making that opposition to Black Moon Lilith. Black Moon Lilith in Sagittarius, as I always say, she's the party girl that sort of like kills the vibe a little bit, because she's the one gossiping in the corner about people. She's the one that's adding like the spiking the punch bowl, and not in a fun way, you know. So let's keep an eye peeled for that, especially with Neptune making a sextile to Pluto, making a trine to Uranus. Watch your drinks. Definitely watch for any surprise reunions. I'm having surprise reunions left and right. Let's see. The moon is moving into a nice sextile with Venus in Virgo, so it's with the scorpionic vibe, we're getting to the bottom of things, and in our heart of hearts, we know what's true and what's not true. But with Venus and Virgo, we might feel the need to be of service and to give grace, and to actually forgive people who really did us some scorpionic things. But our heart might be remembering the scorpionic things that could have been in the depths that happened, especially on the homeland, with that Scorpio being in the 4th house of this chart. I pulled the chart for 6:45 in the morning Central Standard Time, so we can just get a kind of feel for what the day could bring. What else do we have today? The sun, like I said, ingressing Leo, and also squaring with Chiron. Sun square Chiron can really bring up some ouch situations, especially in terms of how we value our resources. Taurus, Chiron and Taurus, how those resources are either, how certain aspects of our resources feel thin. You know what I mean? Like slim pickings is what comes to mind. But yeah, as much as you can, enjoy the fire, you know, enjoy the fire energy, enjoy the sun. Say bye-bye, bye-bye water. I'm going to go sit by the bonfire now. Love you. If you would like a personal session, you know what to do. Hit the links, esperanzabense.com. You can go to the contact page. It's so easy. I email you right back, you tell me when, and I click you a link that tells you where. So easy. I just ran like a super sale, $25 an hour, but like my time is worth $90 an hour, so that's what we're paying now. But there are readings as low as $33. Anybody can do that. So that'll give you a chance to just get a quick hits tarot for yourself, get it like kind of a feel for what the astrology could be doing for you personally from a whole sign house perspective. We don't even have to pull your chart. I can do it in my head. And yeah, those quick meetings, those 15-minute meetings are just like a nice break to the day that you just can sort of just give yourself a little fresher for your intuition to guide you throughout the rest of the day or week, whatever you're working with. I also have clients who are regulars, you know what I mean? There are people that book like monster sessions with me, like 4 or 5 hour sessions every month or so. And we look at, but those are usually like couples, but don't be shy to like bring your partner to a reading, because actually those readings work freaking awesome for me. I from my perspective, I just love seeing this all play out. I love seeing y'all's composite charts play out. It is just so obvious to me why you are the way you are when I get to see these things. So it's like, it's fun for me, it's fun for you, and it's also informative. So why not? Bring your girl, bring your guy, get a session with Esperanza Bense Tarot. And if you are a regular, if you do come back month after month, like, my pricing structure is very fluid for loyal clients. You know what I mean? I try to stay reasonable, and I also try to honor myself and my time. And I'm very blessed to have clients that honor me and my time. So thanks so much, you know, for being fit and being legit. All right, stay tuned. See you on the next one, God willing.